Hello and welcome to Tainted Druid's recording of Gnome Starting Area 1 through 5, Part 1. I will upload Part 2 later, and so I just picked up the first quest, and it's a drop quest. A drop quest is when you kill an animal for a item. This current animal is a rugged young wolf, and the item is their meat. And so I'm going to speed this up for you since you don't want to sit through me killing wolves. And this is not 100% drop rate, as you saw my second wolf, I believe it was. It did not drop, even though the drop rate is extremely high. As you can see, those trogs walking around there, they're just for a later quest. Okay, so the first item that we get from this quest as a reward is the gloves. And you're asking, why isn't it something more important, and why do we start off with a robe and some pants and a staff already? Well, the first thing is because the functionality of those things are for armor to reduce your damage taken and also to do damage. Second is a starting area with a bunch of naked gnomes, not good. Not good at all. So as you just saw there, I picked up a few quests. One of them was my class-specific quest, where I go and find my class trainer. The second one was a mail quest, where I have to go deliver some mail. And the third one was a trog quest, which is killing the big furry human type things that we saw earlier. Now you're going to see here in a second that I am NPC challenged, and I spent over a minute looking for my class trainer and a person to solve my junk to. When I finally found him, I looked at my quest helper, which is another add-on that I use, and I finally realized I have quest helper, and the first thing that you learn from him is Arcane Intellect. Quest Helper is just basically a GPS system for your quests. And Arcane Intellect increases your intellect by 2%. Not 2%, sorry, by 2, which I think is the equivalent of 30 mana. And gnomes have a racial giving them 2% extra intellect, which means that we're looking at a very smart pink-headed gnome. And just looking around, showing you the scenery. I'm going to go head off and deliver the mail that I got earlier. And with this quest, this is really... Or, no, wait, hold on. I'm going to go kill the trogs. Never mind, I'm going to go kill the trogs. And this is another average kill quest. Like the first one, except they don't drop anything special. You just have to kill them because they're overrunning the gnomes and dwarves camp. And, yeah, so this is a good time to talk about add-ons. The first add-on I have up there is my sexy maps. And it's just dancing runs around my map. Second one below it is a part of Quest Helper, which you can see the GPS below. The little arrow is part of that also. It just tells you what you're doing, where you're going to quest for, why you're doing it, stuff like that. Below that is something called Omen Threat Meter. It tells you how much threat that you actually have on the person. And, yeah, and then, below that you have something called Recount. It tells you how much damage you do to it. Whereas Omen Threat Meter tells you how much threat you're pulling. And threat is basically, if you're in a group and you target, if you're a DPS and you target, a person or something, the tank is trying to keep the thing from attacking you because it's more powerful than you. And threat meter basically makes sure that you don't pull it off of him. And down below you can see something called Sexy Cooldown. And it's just a blue bar telling me all my cooldowns, which I don't have any right now at level 2. And I think I'm about to be level 3. There you go, I got some boots. An upgrade. By the way, at level 1 you do not already have hand pieces, so that is a new piece of gear for you at that level. Okay, so I'm going to deliver the mail now. This is the first encounter that you'll have with a chain quest, along with another kill quest, which is, I find, very boring. So let's just pick that one up and pick up the chain quest part, and let's go kill some boars. Very self-explanatory quest, so I'm gonna keep talking about add-ons. So my third add-on is, you're probably noticing by now that I do not have the normal WoW UI. That is because I have a add-on called Bartender, and what it does is basically it takes your WoW interface, and normally the WoW interface you have 6 bars, and they're all positioned differently. You can take 5 bars and position around the place, and then shift 2 for your 6th bar. But with this, what it does is it lays out all your bars, as you can't see it right now because they're invisible, but you can place spells all around this area, and yeah, and it'll just keep your spells in an orderly manner. Okay, so I'm dropping off the mail quest, as you can see, and I'm gonna pick up a troll quest where I have to kill some trolls. And so here I am killing some trolls, and then my last add-on that I have, or the last 2 add-ons, the casting bar that you'll see is called Quartz. It is, what you can see is like kind of blocking my quest helper tracker. And what it does is basically it just takes your casting bar and put it down there. And the last add-on I'm going to talk about is something called X Pearl frames. As you can see, my character face is moving, and it is not the normal UI. That's because I have something called X Pearl. What it does is basically it takes your face print or face portrait and make it 3D, and put your buffs and everything in a convenient place. Oh, and the last add-on I have is up there. It's called Titan Panels. Tells you how much XP you gain per hour, how much gold you make per hour. So we're getting to the end of this video, and I just wanted to tell you that so as you can see here, I'm getting an inventory full reading because I didn't clear my inventory, and also that's why the quest is failing. But I also have one more add-on called Recount. Tells you how much damage you do. So until next time, this is Tainted Druid, and thank you for watching Gnomes 1 through 5 Part 1. Part 2 coming tomorrow, I think. Thank you, and thank you for watching.